I'm so happy to see so many milk alternatives in the grocery store now. Almond, coconut, hemp seed, and so on. And even though they were full of chemicals, preservatives, sugars, and unnatural vitamins and minerals, I was always so nervous to create my own, as I thought it would be hard using that nut milk bag and all. But I learned it can be so easy, I had to share this with you. So homemade nut milk is simply water, nuts, and optionally sweetener. So I'm adding my distilled water up to the 3-cup mark, and then 1 cup of nuts. You'll see many ratios between nuts and water, even so high as 1 cup nuts to 6 cups water, which will definitely make your almonds last longer, but I like the ratio of 3 to 1. You can use any nut or seed really. They are all high protein sources as well as other benefits, and they will all have their own unique flavor. I especially like to use the Brazil nuts for the selenium, which is otherwise hard to get in the diet. Now that's just water and nuts. And if you taste it now, it tastes pretty bland. But that's still fine to use, for example, as a base for a smoothie that calls for almond milk. If you wanted to drink it, or for your raw cereal, you'd want it sweetened and maybe even flavored. So for sweetener today, I will add 2 medjool dates. And you can add more if you like, or you can add honey or agave. But for flavorings, you could add banana, strawberry, or other berries, so you'd have banana milk or strawberry milk. See how simple? Now what about that nut bag? Personally, I don't mind the bits in the milk. They're good fiber. But if you want a creamier milk for a special recipe, or you have family members who don't like the specks in it, then this is what you do. You can get these bags online or maybe your local health food store. I have this extra pitcher, but you can put your bag in a bowl and still just wring it out until all the milk is out of it. I dehydrate my pulp and then use it to make my lemon bars. Now, look at the difference in the milk. This is the Soya Bella. If the nut milk bag looks like too much trouble, this is your answer. You see, here's the holder for the grinder. There's the grinding blade. In the basket, you put your nuts and your dates and screw on the basket. Put it in the holder. There's the mark for the water level. You hit mill. Oh, I hit mill about 5 different times before it's creamy enough. And here is your milk all done. The basket will fit into the holder. And now you have beautiful milk without the bits. Hi, Patsy Scott here. I hope you're going to be making your own nut milk now. Well, I just wanted to let you know why I stay away from dairy like the plague. Because T. Colin Campbell, world-renowned scientist, has said that he can take cancer cells in a petri dish and turn on the growth with the casein from dairy products and turn off the growth with the simple protein from plants. But most of us worry about getting enough calcium, and this has been ingrained in us from the dairy industry from our youth. So what I'm going to share with you today are a few facts from Don't Drink Your Milk by Dr. Frank Oski. He says the problem with cow's milk is that it has 1,200 milligrams of calcium per quart, and human milk has only 300 milligrams of calcium per quart. But infants actually absorb more calcium from the human milk than they do the cow's milk. And this is why. Because the cow's milk is rich in phosphorus. And phosphorus combines with the calcium in the intestinal tract, preventing the absorption of that calcium. And I love what he says in the chapter, The Calcium Scare. Doctor, doctor, what will happen to my bones and teeth if I stop drinking milk? Nothing. Nothing that wouldn't have happened anyway. So enjoy your dates, your broccoli, your kale, and your homemade almond milk.